CuriosityStream, a niche SVOD with about 25,000 subscribers, annual revenue
25 million.
Right, $51 million annual revenue last year. Not a big company, a tiny piece of Netflix. If it was Curiosity Streams together and stacking them, you'd probably need a couple hundred to match Netflix. So it's a small company, but they're going to transform the video business. What they've done is taken their intellectual property of nature shows and science documentaries, which they own 100% outright, and license them to large language models for AI learning. They've partnered with 9 so far. They're in negotiations with 7 others. Not only are they brokering about 3,000 hours of their own content, they're also licensing in the same deal a third-party content about 1.7 million hours and growing. In Laura Martin's words, you step into their deal and you revenue share 50%. So that's just like free money. They're printing money, basically. The caveat is you have to own your IP outright 100%, but call them up and make money. To Laura Martin's thinking that if you don't do this in the next year, you'll be competitively left in the sand. So
yeah, interesting too, because the studios have been very loath to let their assets be used that way. But this does become a way to incrementally drive revenue that otherwise they're not able to achieve. And actually, because one of the questions has been by people like Rich Greenfield. He says, look, just buying more old IP doesn't make you competitive with Netflix. Using the IP you have and creating new IP makes you more valuable. And if you're busy consuming another giant studio and restructuring and laying people off and trying to figure out where is Joey in our archive, you are not actually building a business that's competitive. You're just making more old IP doesn't make you better, except selling it to large language models.